Hi, I'm Amy.
And I'm Steven.
Today we have some tips for you as you continue your journey as survivor and caregiver.
If you want to learn more about CML and living a healthy life with CML, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell. I think the most important thing with a CML diagnosis or any cancer diagnosis is it's okay to be scared. You know, you'll hear people say that, oh, CML is the easy type of cancer to get and, you just take pills and, live a normal life. But so what? It's still cancer. So in the beginning, it's okay to acknowledge your fear and accept some fear and be scared and be worried at first. It's overwhelming. Hospitals and doctors' offices are not a fun place to be. So give yourself the permission to be upset and scared and afraid when you're first diagnosed.
Or even throughout the process.
Yeah, and anytime, it's okay. I mean, we're all human and emotions, will get the best of us at any point in time. CML is a slow-moving leukemia. So as you go through your treatment, it's going to take a little while for things to get back to normal. It's going to take even longer to get to the point of being able to go off the drug. The key is to be patient and realize that it's a marathon and not a sprint. You have to take your time and go step by step through the process. And if you do the things that your doctor asks you to and live a healthy life, over time, you should hopefully be at a point where you can live a normal life and maybe even like me, be able to go off the drug. One thing that was really important to me too was to be educated. In the beginning, I read research reports on CML. I found message boards on CML. Now there's YouTube videos on CML. Like ours. So if you're newly diagnosed, or even if you've been diagnosed for a few years, don't be afraid to go online and look for some information. There are places that can tell you what it's about, explain to you your drug, explain to you what it's like, what certain side effects can mean, what side effect was normal, what side effect wasn't normal, how long this might take, and what should I worry about, what should I not worry about. So the more you know about it, I think that the better you'll feel about the journey that you're going to go through.
There's kind of two things we want to talk about in regards to an everyday routine that will help survivors. So the first one is
with medicine. So in some ways, some of the research has shown that just by taking your drugs every day can really help with a prognosis. People that can't take the drug or skip doses, you skip one or two, it's not a problem. But if you skip doses frequently, that can be a problem where you're not going to be as successful on the treatment. So you really need to establish that routine of when you're going to take your drug and the schedule and time that works for you. It's very important with CML to take your medicine as prescribed, whether it's once a day or twice a day, and try to do it at the same time. And so I had to really get into a routine of making sure that I knew when I could take my drug, especially when I was traveling or working late or out to eat and it would get in the way. I had to really get to a schedule that I was comfortable with and a routine that I knew at this time every morning and this time every evening I was taking my Tasigna pill.
The second thing we want to talk about in terms of routines are healthy routines that you can establish every day. So things you can do beyond taking your medicine to increase your general health.
So we believe in following the 4 pillars of health.
HEAL represents the 4 pillars of health. These pillars are the foundation of our wellness and keep us strong and balanced.
H is for headspace.
Mental and emotional wellness.
E is for eating.
Having a nutritious diet.
A is for activity.
Exercising consistently.
L is for lifestyle.
Getting enough sleep. Limiting alcohol consumption, and quitting tobacco products.
So it's important to practice healthy habits in all 4 of these pillars every day. Now realize maybe you don't have all of them when you're first diagnosed, but over time try to find ways to do all 4 of these.
So our last tip for you today has to do with creating a support system that can help you and encourage you as you are on your journey. And you can get support anywhere these days. Honestly, we're here to support you. There's lots of Facebook groups out there. There are in-person support groups as well. There's mentorship programs for survivors and caregivers out there. All you have to do is honestly do a Google search.
Yes, so it's really important to have a caregiver or a friend or a partner or someone that could just be there with you. Someone to remind you, did you take your meds? Someone to ask you, how are you doing? Someone to help you exercise with, or help you think about eating healthy meals or find ways to relax. A little bit of background, I was diagnosed with CML in 2011. I was on to Cigna 800 milligrams at the beginning, and eventually after 8.5 years of taking the drug, I finally stopped the drug in October of 2019.
Today we're excited to announce that Stephen has passed his 10-year cancerversary. Thank you for watching today. We're Amy and Stephen from the Heal Every Day Together channel.
Together we heal.